Hello, welcome back to Gigi's Lightworking Oracle. We're going to do healing messages from Spirit today. Starting off with some Tibetan singing notes to get our meditation started. I want you to take a deep breath in and let it out slowly through your mouth, focusing on the question that you have for Spirit. Take another deep breath in. Let it out slowly through your mouth, focusing on your intent, question, or whatever it is your heart needs or wants to know. Then take another deep breath in. And let it out slowly through your mouth, relaxing and really focus. Just breathe. Listen to the sounds. All right. Today we're going to ask Spirit what messages does the collective need to know? What healing messages does the collective need to know? What areas of focus do they need to heal? Spirit, what areas of focus does the collective need to heal? Where do they need to focus their attention to? What advice does Spirit have for the conscious collective on their spiritual journey? What advice, what guidance does Spirit have for those in their spiritual journey? Collective needs to know. What is collective needs to know? What advice do you have for the collective, Spirit? What healing messages do you have for the collective today? What healing messages do you have for the collective today? What healing messages do you have for the collective today? What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? Oh, okay. All right. We have number 3, awaken your vulnerability. We have card 1, access clear thinking. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else? What are the healing? What other cards of healing do you have? What do they need to know? Anything else, Spirit? What else does Spirit need? I'll take. Release fear. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else does the conscious collective need to know? What else do they need to know? What other healing messages do you have for the conscious collective? What other messages? All right, recognize divine timing. Love your body. Okay. Awakening your vulnerability is dropping those barriers to your heart, letting your guard down. Learn from karma. Okay. So we have awaken your vulnerability. Okay. Be okay with people. Stand in your truth. Be okay with exposing who you are, letting people know who you are, standing in your truth, standing in your ground. It's okay for you to express yourself, okay? Not everyone is going to understand, but for those of you who it's meant to reach, they're going to understand. Awaken your vulnerability means dropping your barriers or your guards that prevent you from achieving something or going after something. All right? For some of you, you have distorted images of yourself, and Spirit is asking you to tear down those images that you have told, those lies that you've told yourself about yourself to yourself, because of what someone else has told you, what someone else has programmed your mind to think, what someone has, indoctrinated you into. It's time for you to take control of your mind. All right. I don't know if you can see this card, but you see this halo and this globe around her. All right. An enlightenment. All right. Representing ascension. All right. Spirit is calling for you to take control of your life, to unplug yourself from this matrix and really search after your higher level consciousness. Okay. But you can't do that unless you're honest with yourself, unless you expose yourself for who you are, unless you integrate the parts of yourself that you don't like. The parts of yourself that you want to remain hidden from the world because maybe it doesn't put you in the best of light. But you're always going to have someone who's going to judge you for your past and think that you should still be where you were 5-10 years ago. Heck, if you survived this COVID-19, you shouldn't even be in the same mindset as you were before the COVID-19. Right? Nobody should be in the same place they were before COVID-19. And I'm not just talking, it could be mentally, emotionally, physical, spiritually. We've all gone through something, good or bad. For some people, COVID-19 was a blessing in disguise, and for some other people, it turned their lives upside down. And for those of you who have went through trials and have went through situations and have went through the dark night of the soul, have went through a lot since COVID-19, I am sorry. I am sorry you have had to suffer, but the Spirit was preparing you for something, preparing you for the next cycle in life, moving you on into a different timeline. All right? How do you see yourself? You need to take time and see why do you think the way you do about yourself? All right? Your body is your body. Your body is your temple. And you should be able to love everything about yourself. That's why this card came out down here, love your body. Loving yourself also means being able to be vulnerable, not just with yourself, but with whom is important in your life. Letting other people care for you. Letting other people help you. You have to be open in order to receive. Elevate yourself. And let people surround you with people who are going to help elevate you to the next level. You see, she's surrounded by people who are worshiping her, who are helping her. But then you see someone else has a saw. All right? Some people, you're going to find out very quickly that there are some people who don't have your best interest at heart, who really, truly are envious of you, or jealous of you, or really don't like you. And Spirit is saying you need to cut them off like an infected branch or an infected vine. You have to remove the rot. And sometimes a Spirit is going to remove some people. This is saying to me, Spirit is going to remove some people who are the very cause of this self-reflection, this criticism, this judgment. The reason why you are traumatized, the reason why you have so much hurt and pain. Spirit is saying, I'm coming in, I'm sending people in to help you to remove this. Are you in a situation that you don't see any way out of? Are you being hurt? Are you being abused? Spirit is going to send some people to you to help you out of that situation. Okay? Reach out in any way possible. If you cannot truly be who you are inside, that is self-abuse. If you're truly hiding who you are, you're not being your true, authentic self. So how can you help other people and stand in their truth when you can't even acknowledge and stand in your truth? Lightworker, it's time for you to acknowledge all parts of yourself. Inner and outer, upper and lower, as above, so below. What picture do you paint of yourself? Paint another picture. Who do you see yourself as? And don't tell yourself a lie. Truly show who you are. Know yourself. Okay. And the only way to do how do I start that? Well, you gotta clear out some of this mental clutter. All right, access clear thinking about it. Something is perspective. We always get things. Could be someone who's always in their mind, who's indecisive, who's scattered. All right, who thoughts are always scattered. Spirit is saying if you find yourself maybe in a very scattered mind pattern, no matter what you're doing, you're having a hard time focusing, you're having a hard time concentrating or something. Spirit, I see a labyrinth here, and this is also a physical form of meditation. All right, sometimes sitting cross-legged with your back straight is maybe not the best. Finding what works for you. How do you access clear thinking? This is telling you to go beyond. What works for one person may not work for another. You may have to change up how you're doing something in order to reach a next level. So maybe if sitting down meditating isn't your thing, maybe going for a walk, maybe finding a meditation center, a maze. They have spiritual retreats in different places all over the world where you can go through these mazes or a labyrinth. I should say a labyrinth, because a maze is different than a labyrinth. A labyrinth, it's guiding you. All right, it's more for meditation, more to be able to walk and really just focus inward, turn your attention inward. And the labyrinths are supposed to help guide you. By turning your attention inward, it helps guide you through this labyrinth, because you're really focusing on using your intuition and listening and dropping down into your heart center. And for some of you, Spirit is saying your thoughts, your mind is cloudy. You're not able to make a decision because you can't see something clear, because you're afraid. You have all this anxiety, you have all this worry, you have all of these things, this entrapment, and it's in your mind. It's all in your mind. It's an illusion. It's a self-illusion. You're telling yourself things. Spirit is saying stop. Spirit is asking you to recognize. The Spirit is asking you to recognize that you have the ability to access higher learning, higher knowledge. You have ascended masters around you. You have your spirit team surrounding you. If you don't know how to do these things, Spirit is asking you to take the time out in order to communicate. Find out, learn how to communicate with your ancestors. Learn how to communicate with your spirit guides. Learn how to communicate with yourself, with the divine spirit. Learn how to tap into your own power in order to overcome these fears, these anxieties, these worries. All right. Clear thinking means decluttering. I also see something about here, decluttering the mind, decluttering the space, decluttering something. Okay, something has you in a space to where you're not thinking, you're not doing something straight. Maybe you're worried, you're anxious. All right. But she's holding a ball of yarn. Some of you another physical way, I remember this, is you take a ball of yarn and you can either roll the ball of yarn up or you can unthread the ball of yarn. Okay. And what that's doing is it's giving you something to focus on as you release thoughts from your mind. Okay. For some of you, you need to be physically doing something in order to help you focus, because just sitting there with your hands crossed or sitting Indian styled. I think that's still the proper term for the, cross-leg. I don't know what's appropriate and what's not appropriate anymore. I mean, we got cancel culture left and right here. All right, but I see a number 1, which is a card of 1 talks about new beginnings, right? And so I feel like once you get this perspective, once you go into deep meditation, something is going to be revealed to you. Once you learn how to awaken your vulnerability and release this fear or this worry, this anxiety that's keeping you back from something, I feel like something's going to be revealed to you. All right. And it's going to be like an aha moment. But understand, this aha moment that you're having there, it's all about divine timing. So don't rush it. Understand that everything that happens according to divine timing. Everything happens according to his will. So you're trusting, you're having faith. You see, she's blindfolded. All right. I'm not sure if you can see that, but she's blindfolded and she's walking with faith. She's walking by faith. Number 24 breaks down into a 6, which talks about harmony. All right. Spirit is guiding her. She doesn't have all the she don't have all the answers. She doesn't know everything. However, she trusts in her ability. She's trusting in her God-given talents that God has given her, and she's letting God, or whoever that she recognizes, whoever that you recognize, but I see her walking by faith. All right. She can't see where she's going. She doesn't have all the answers, but she's trusting her intuition. She's trusting her higher level consciousness. She's trusting her higher self and knows exactly where she is, where she needs to be, when she needs to be doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing. And you'll know once you begin to tap into the energies, your own energies, and you begin to really to sit down and really delve into, Spirit will talk to you in ways and communicate with you. You just have to be receptive to it. You got to calm yourself, calm your mind, calm your heart, and really tap into those energies. And over time, you may not even hear it or see it immediately, but over the next 3 days, make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're really listening. Hi, Batman. You want some screen time too, huh? Well, I'm sorry, big guy, but chunk. You gotta get down, okay? Oh, you can't lay there. Oh, maybe next time, okay? All right. But when being able to recognize divine timing is because you're in alignment with yourself. You're not in this frequency of excuse you, sir. I said down. Down. All right. You're not in this state of fear. You have clear thinking. All right. You're loving yourself. You're devoted to yourself. All right. You're caring for your health. You're caring for your mental, your spiritual, your physical health. You're taking all the necessary steps in order to, to reach the higher states of consciousness that you have the ability to access in order to create and manifest the life that your soul was meant to do, to create whatever it is you came here to do. By accessing different states of consciousness, we learn how to manifest, and we learn how to be at one, and we learn how to push civilization towards higher states of consciousness as well. Every time we activate, or every time we raise our frequency and we raise our vibration and we heal something in us, we help raise the conscious collective. We help raise the vibration of the planet. We help, my light, your light, and everyone you're surrounding. Whenever you do something in alignment with yourself and in alignment with the divine creator, with the universe, and you act on that intuition, and you act on that thought, or you act on whatever it is coming to you, you raise the vibration. You send frequencies to the universe, and that propels things to happen faster, to manifest faster. Okay? Loving your body is just taking time out for yourself. I don't care who you are, what size you are, what color you are. Take man or woman, non-binary, binary, LG. I don't care. I hate that we have labels for everything. Can we just agree that we're humans on Earth? Can we just call ourselves Earthlings? We're all Earthlings. I'd be happy with that term, The government already came out and said there's aliens, y'all, so we come together as one, and we're united. We're Earthlings, right? I'm just saying. Okay? Why do we always have to label everything? Okay. But love your body. Love who you are, and then most importantly, love who you aren't. Love the child. Love the kid, the adolescent. Love the parts of you that you don't think are worthy of love. All right. Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian meditation technique that would allow you to heal and transmute negative energy, thereby, releasing that spiritual um, energy that is keeping you in that generational curse. That's keeping you in that toxic relationship. That's keeping you in that addictive state. All right. When we love ourselves, we do things to help or to improve ourselves, right? Or maybe we're learning to accept ourselves how we are. Every single one of us are beautiful and unique in our own ways. We bring something to the table that is unique and different. And we have something to offer. Find out, what do you have to offer yourself? Some of you, this is Spirit is asking you to get in tune with your body. To know your body, to listen to your body, because your body is trying to tell you something, but you don't know because you're so busy, you're so stressed out and worried and anxious, and Spirit is calling attention. You need to sit down and listen to your body, to go within and take time to heal and work on your physical body, whether it's drinking more water, eating better foods, taking your vitamins, exercising. I don't know if I already mentioned that. Whatever it is that you think you need to do, all right, taking a bath, all right, walking out in nature, whatever it is you think that your body requires so that it feels nourished, loved, replenished, whole, and safe and sacred, man or woman, all right, and everything included in that list. Take time out for yourself. Take time out to acknowledge you. Take time to acknowledge out that you're just a human. You're not just a human, okay? Let me clarify that. We are eternal beings having a temporary existence and a temporary body. We're living it's just this temporary. This body is temporary. All right. This is a 3D replica of where we come here to learn lessons and move on into the next. All right. We're learning these lessons because we're applying them in the universe. We're carrying these lessons with us. We are expanding and growing our consciousness. His entire matrix is about growing and expanding the consciousness, but you can't do that if you can't grow without learning, without lessons. Love your body, but loving your body not just externally and internally, but environmentally. This earth, Mother Gaia, is also our body, our nourishment. It is where we get, our nourishment from. She provides trees that gives us oxygen. So this is also talking about take care of Earth. All right? Do something for Earth. Threes is about creation. For some of you, you're getting ready to you may be pregnant. Okay? And this is a time for healing. Maybe this is a time where you're get ready to go through a period where if you were struggling or you were troubled with having children or you want to have children, maybe by transmuting that negative energy and healing those old spiritual soul ties and breaking them and doing the work to heal your body and treat the different various symptoms that can come along with being a woman, the health conditions, you will be given that chance. But Spirit is calling you to have faith and to do the things that you need to do. You need to step out on faith and start making a plan and get focused and get clear thinking and stop being so afraid. Walk out on faith. Be vulnerable. Spirit is going to help you. Just have faith. And learn from karma. Learn from your mistakes. Karma isn't always about people getting back what they put out. Karma is about balance. All right. All right. When we learn, when we learn from something, Spirit will continue to send you the same people in the same situations. All right. Until you wake up and realize that there is something going on within you or around you that is attracting and drawing the same type of people and situations into your life. All right, you're going to continue to meet that same woman or man who's going to continue to break your heart. They just look different. They come in the same package. They just got a different outer wrapping. Okay? So learn from, and this is also saying subconsciously, release your subconscious fears. You know, we consciously, we want to do everything it is that we want to do, but we have to change our subconscious. We have to change it, reprogram it. All right. There are certain fears in us that possibly, certain things in people that will possibly never go away in this lifetime. However, but you can do things to change that. You can do things to change to help reprogram your mind from what is already, it's been programmed by other things. You can reprogram something to improve it. And our minds are like computers. So when you recognize a toxic behavior, you recognize something about yourself that needs changing, and you actually do it. You are literally reprogramming yourself. You have learned the lesson. You want to do something different. The definition of craziness is doing something over and over again with expecting it to have a different outcome. You're doing it the same way over and over again, expecting a different outcome. No, something has got to change. Something has got to modify. All right? You've got to learn something. Sorry, y'all. There's a river down by my house, and they're river rafting, and I think they raised the levels of the water up and down, and they've got the horn on out there. But all right, so so there's something hidden in for some of you, there's some things hidden in your subconscious the Spirit is asking you to take a look at. That could also represent the underworld, our subconscious, the things hidden from us, unseen. And there are a lot of different, if you go on YouTube, there's a lot of different channels that it will help you and teach you and help you meditate to reprogram. It takes 21 days to create a habit, right? So 21 days listening to something to reprogram your mind to change how it thinks about this scarcity, about fear, about lack, of not having, of whatever it is holding you back, whatever is influencing you to make a decision, it's in your subconscious. You know, our fears, our worries, our thoughts, our anxieties, you know, it's all in our subconscious. How you look at stuff has been programmed in you by other people, all right, and by your past lives. And you have to transmute those. You have to work on healing certain aspects of yourself. And when you do that, all right, then you balance karma. And then you can move on to the next lesson or the next reward. But that's it for the mystical healing. All right, that's all the intuitive messages that I was given. Okay, we're back with pile 2. I had to pause. Baby woke up. It's time to feed him. Babysitting for my friend. All right, so what intuitive messages does Spirit have for pile 2? This is the energy oracle cards. And the stone associated with this deck was the amethyst stone. What messages does Spirit have for the conscious collective today? What messages does Spirit have for the conscious collective today? What messages are advice or guidance and Spirit gives the conscious collective today? What messages? What does the conscious collective need to know today? What does the collective need to know today, Spirit? What does the collective need advice on? What answers do they need? What do you want to say to the collective today, Spirit? Okay. Hostilities. All right. What else, Spirit? Anxiety. Ooh, cards are talking. Walking away. Okay. You might be having some anxiety about walking away from something. Maybe you're in a hostile situation, or maybe you're going through something that there's people around you who are hostile towards you, who are manipulating. There's some type of energy around you, surrounding you, the Spirit is asking you to be aware of. Now, this could be family, it could be relationship, it could be career, friends. There's someone or something, there's a situation that is not friendly, that doesn't have your best interests at heart. There's something the Spirit is asking you to pay attention to. Now, the hostilities can also stem from our subconscious mind. We can have hostilities toward our own self, and it can be in the form of anxiety. You're anxious, you're worried, you're stressed out about something, whether it's your finances, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your career. But you're in a mindset to this, that something is giving you anxiety and making you feel very uncomfortable and making you feel like you need to walk away from something, or the Spirit is moving you away from something that no longer serves your purpose, that no longer serves you, that no longer serves the higher authority or the higher your soul's mission. All right, something you are getting ready to you're closing out a cycle. Maybe you went through a cycle where it seemed like you were just bombarded by every situation, and everything that could go wrong in your life went wrong. But Spirit is calling you to understand that these were simply preparing you, lessons to prepare you on the journey that you're getting ready to take. Spirit is asking you to not have this worry that everything is going to work out, because right after walking away, you have happy family. Now, for some of you, I don't know if you're walking away from a marriage or a relationship, or maybe you had children. Well, this woman is worried and anxious about something. Maybe and about something. Maybe there's someone threatening you, or you're in harm's way, and you're contemplating leaving a person, but you have children with them possibly. Well, Spirit is. What else do you have for this? Let me get more. Spirit, can you give me more energy to the cards, more information, give me more insight. What else do you have for this? Clarify this energy, Spirit. Oh, you're walking away, going on a journey. You're moving towards something that serves you better. This card talks about traveling. This could be a journey of the mind, the journey of a soul, or you could be going through the dark night of the soul. All right. But whatever this is, you are moving towards a happy family. You're moving towards a happier outcome, a happy success. Now, you may possibly even be walking away from a marriage, because this journey that you're on, you realize that as you're going through this journey, that the person that you've attached yourself to is not the person for you, that they were toxic, or maybe it was past time for you to walk away from something that was no longer that's detrimental to your mental health. If something is detrimental to your spiritual, emotional, physical, and mental health, it's time to cut it out of your life and move on to a new cycle. All right. This is time to undergo a journey. And some of you may be worried about this journey that you're about to undertake. But I'm saying a happy family. All right. This is a card of victory, success, the meaning that you're not walking by yourself. All right. You have a community. You have a family. You have, whether your family could be your community. Your family doesn't necessarily have to be blood relatives. Your family can be anybody who you deem who your family is. Whoever you choose to be your family. But you have love and support. This also can mean your spirit family. All right, you're being supported in the ethers on this journey. Your spirit guides are watching out for you. Your ancestors, your guardian angels, you are being guided and protected along this journey. But Spirit wants you to let go of all of these anxiety and worry. All right, the thinking woman. A lot of you are in your mind. This air signs. All right, a lot of this could be from my air signs. Thinking woman, often a woman of a. This could be also a scholar, a student, someone who enjoys reading, who's a studious. This is something you're in your mind about, something you're thinking about, something. And remember, in the last deck we talked about divine timing. All right, you're focused, you're thinking, you're overthinking to the point where you're causing yourself anxiety about whatever this decision. You're having to make a decision here about walking away or moving away from something towards something else. And you may have fears and anxieties around you, but Spirit is calling you to have patience with yourself. All right, you need to be patient. Divine timing, all will be revealed in divine timing. All right, do you have any more messages here, Spirit? This is bringing to balance something. Spirit is saying bring something into balance. All right, your patience, whatever it is that you're moving toward, whatever Spirit is bringing you towards or guiding you towards, You have the angel of love. You're being supported with love. Whether, like I said, it's from your family, your spirit team, all right, ascended masters, someone in your life, okay? Right now, the angel of love, you are surrounded unconditionally by people who love you, all right? Seen and unseen, okay? And then your angels is offering their love, their guidance, their support, their protection, okay? And they're offering you saying, be patient. We have something in the works. Spirit is bringing you something, all right? Spirit is saying to have patience. You're worried about the wrong things. You're worried, your intent and your focus is towards the wrong thing. Live in the now moment. Learn to live in the present moment and just be. Not always in a state of flux, of going, of action, but patience. It's all about timing. Listen, once again, magician in the mirror. Magician in the mirror talks about creating something. This is when you use all the elemental forces and they come together. You're using all the 5, 6. I say 6 because you have all your 5 senses, and then you have the metaphysical, right? You have the representation of the spiritual plane. And so once you're able to use all of the elemental forces in nature. Oh my goodness. So my senior kitty is a lap baby, and he loves to be held, and he just jumped up behind me holding on to my back. Spot, I'm making a video right now, baby. When I say he's a lap baby, he loves to be held. He's about 13 to 15 years old, and he's an old guy, and he just wants to be held and spoiled and pampered, which I normally do, but not right now, mister. Okay? Magician in the mirror, okay? You create the reality in front of you. Whatever, you are in charge of your life, all right? You just have to look a little farther than in front of your nose. Hi. Spot. Look here, little guy. I'm going to need you to calm all this extraness down, okay? And I live in a loft, y'all, so there's no doors except on the bathrooms, and I don't lock my cats away in kennels or bathrooms. This is their home, too. They're allowed to roam. But magician in the mirror. You have skills and gifts that Spirit is asking you to tap into to manifest your own destiny, to manifest the goals and the visions. Write down your goals, write down your visions, write down your expectations, write down what you want to accomplish. All right, the most powerful thing you can do, as I said before, is to write stuff down. All right, and visually see it. You want to visually see it. You want to be able to smell the outcome, see, feel, hear, touch. All right, mentally see. You have the gift and the knowledge, all right, the infinity symbol. You have everything you need in order to create the life that you want. It's already available to you. If you've had this thought, this image, this idea, remember, we're here and we're restricted because we're in a 3D, but everything that you've wanted to manifest has already come into fruition. You just have to bring it into the 3D. Everything that you're already seeing and you want for design for yourself is here. It's there for you to go out and grab it and bring it. There's enough for everyone to go around, but you have to change your mindset first on how you look at things. You have to be in this law of attraction, this frequency, this vibration. Work on. But in order to do that, you have to go through the dark night of the soul. You have to acknowledge the aspects of you that need healing. Okay? All right. Does Spirit have any other messages from the Energy Oracle? Oh, okay. All right. There's the 7th chakra, being your crown chakra, being in alignment with Spirit, being in alignment with the divine creator and with yourself, your heart and mind in alignment. At this time, you are going through energy upgrades. All right. We're in a powerful time where a lot of you are feeling ascension symptoms. Okay. And that's because your DNA is being activated. You're being upgraded into the next level. Your gifts are being activated within you. All right. And as time begins to go by, you're going to start noticing, you're going to start seeing these gifts. Okay. And whatever this is, there's a contract. For some of you, there's a contract. All right. There's this angel of love is bringing you a marriage proposal, possibly, or this could be a contract, a business contract, something favorable. All right, whatever this is, your soul, right now, your soul contract, you may be readjusting your soul contract in the ethers. All right, when you're traveling at night, all right, your soul leaves the body and it travels in the ethers and the astral planes, right? And you can at any point decide you want to change something in your life, and you can change that contractually, okay? But this looks to me like you may be considering a binding agreement of some sort, or a binding agreement is going to be offered to you. And right now, spirit is saying this is, I see patience, an angel of love, and magician. All right, and this, be wary. This is something that could be coming towards you, something that you could be contemplating right now doing. All right, this could be a contract with one of your ancestors, or a contract that you made in the past, before you came here, before you reincarnated here. There was a life lessons that you needed to learn, that you wanted to experience, in order, that was going to be a part of your soul growth, in order to activate these certain gifts. But in order for you to activate these certain gifts, that you had to actually learn life lessons and put in the work and the time to heal and acknowledge, and to strip yourself of ego, and to really dig deep, and to search for the light, right? All right, and so now this contract, whatever this is for you, all right, justice, lady of justice, skills, book, knowledge, all right? Make sure whatever contract it is that you're reviewing the fine print, and if you have the ability to, get a lawyer to review the contract, okay? But this contract could be anything from a physical contract that you're doing with somebody, or you're manifesting with somebody, to this is what's being offered to you, a contract, a job, a type of contractual job, or some type of contract is being offered to you for your spiritual gifts, whether it's singing, your creative talents, whatever this is. Make sure you review the fine prints, and make sure you know what you're getting into. All right, make sure you speak over it with spirit. All right, sit before you sign anything. Sit, and if it doesn't sit right, put your hands on your heart and ask your heart. And if it does not sit well with your heart, don't do it. Don't say it. All right. You have a loving community. Community also can mean a time of celebration, of giving thanks, of giving back. All right. But this looks like friends. This looks like family. This is time to be spent with your, we're getting into the society is getting back to where we're more engaged. There's more activities going on. Things are getting back into the swing of, normalcy almost. And so this is telling you to take time out to remember to have fun, to enjoy yourself, and don't be so focused, one-minded, tunnel vision on one thing that you tend to forget about your family and your friends. Make sure you make time out for yourself. Make time out to have fun. Make time out to enjoy the pleasures of life. Don't be so just work-oriented and workforce and to the point where you just, you're ignoring everything around you. Community is about celebration and coming together, sharing values, ideals, all right, food. This is a time to get together and just to bond, to socialize, without the extraness, without all the extra, the cell phones and the social medias and stuff. This is a time to come back and really bond with each other. Or a time to celebrate. Could be both. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards from the Wisdom Oracle as well, and see if any of these messages, if I can get deeper insight. The Wisdom Oracle have more images to intuitively pull from. It has more messages in it. All right. If you are wondering if you should walk away from something, with that rainbow being in the next card, Spirit is giving you the strength and the courage to be able to step up and to walk away from something that's no longer serving you or your highest good. All right, to go on this journey, to go after what your heart wants, to go after what you need. Okay. No one's gonna live this life for you. You're responsible for your own life. Yes. All right. Spirit, can you give some more insight from the Wisdom Oracle? Can you give us more insight, any more details, any more advice for the conscious collective? I don't like the way those fell. They just kind of like slid. They didn't really flip. I like cards to flip. There and now. All right, being in the here and now. This is the past And then you have the future, and then there, and then now. All right, remember I was saying, in order for you to really to manifest, and you need to be in the moment of now. All right, in the moment of awareness, the moment of insightfulness, so to go within. All right, who you are and where you're going are two different places in life. All right, for many of you, you're there and now. Wow, we got a fork in the road. There's a direction or a decision that Spirit is calling you to make. All right, and you're right now, you have a lot of anxiety, you have a lot of fear surrounding you, and you really don't know. I mean, this job or this relationship may offer you the financial freedom or stability that you want, but it really could be making you unhappy. All right, it could be a toxic, negative environment or something, whatever it is. But Spirit is asking you to move away from it and go on this journey, to trust and to go on this journey, because essentially He has something He wants to give to you. He wants to bless you with, for everything that you've been doing and acknowledging your hard work and effort. All right, Spirit, there's a soulmate card came out next. All right, this fork in the road is that you may have options here as well about who to decide. You may have more than one option, more than one soulmate to pick from. Okay, there's a contract. I see a contract and a soulmate. Maybe somebody is undecided, possibly. All right, maybe somebody is undecided or don't know, or maybe this is somebody coming in from your past that maybe possibly you don't have you've never had a connection with, but you know you guys are friends, or you're aware of them, or you work with them, or this was someone that you knew in a previous lifetime that you made a contract with to finish something up in this lifetime. And so this is coming through now that Spirit has something for you, but you need to protect yourself and your energy, okay? Be quiet about what you're doing, about what you want to do, until you're actually in the process of making it happen, okay? Some things are better kept to yourself, because unknowingly and unconsciously, people can block your energy. They can want to take over your energy. They can want to sabotage your energy and your plans, and they don't even mean to. It's just something energetically on the level that's attached to them that they're not even aware of. People can harm you in your energy and unawarely, unconsciously. All right, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna pause the video to see what's wrong with God. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I don't do goo goo gaga. I don't understand that. Use your words. Use your words. That way I can help you. All right, soulmates. So someone here is being offered a chance, or you're not really quite sure. There's someone coming in towards you. Could be, there's someone coming in towards you that you don't know if you should take this chance, because you've been down this road before. You've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of work, and you don't know whether or not this is something you want to do. But Spirit is asking you to take a chance. To take a chance, to trust, to listen to your heart. Listen to your heart and take a chance. Okay. All right. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? The fork in the road. Make a decision. It's time to make a decision. You're straddled the fence on something. And so Spirit is asking you to go out into nature, to sit down and get grounded, and to really tap into your inner reserve, tap into your inner heart, and really find out what direction should you be taking. Ask Spirit and your spirit guides, what direction do you need to be taken right now? It doesn't matter what decision you need to make, but you need to make it, because you don't want the universe to make it for you. The wheel of fortune, from my understanding, it can't keep spinning if there's no movement. Okay. You're ready. You're more than ready. You're prepared. You're qualified. Spirit is saying you're qualified to do this. Otherwise, this opportunity wouldn't be here for you to do this. This wouldn't be happening in your life if you weren't ready. Stop fighting against the flow of life and just continue to go with the flow. Go with the flow. You're resisting something. All right. All right. Oh, we got, look, a thinker. You got the thinking woman, and you got the thinker. Both of them. See, that's confirmation. That is definitely confirmation. So this is someone, air sign, very strong air sign. 8 is also a number of abundance. You're always in your mind. All right. Whoever's coming towards you, find yourself. You need, as an air sign, if you're an air sign and this message is resonating with you, all right, in particular, one of the things that you need to do is become very grounded. All right. You got to find something that's going to keep you from always being in your mind, overthinking, overanalyzing, questioning, judging, criticizing. All right. Air signs, especially if you have heavy air in your charts, in your sun, moon, or rising. Venus as well, Venus placement as well, even midheaven. Okay, but for someone, Spirit, you're doing a lot of thinking, and you're not getting anywhere. Spirit is asking you to stop overthinking it and just take action. Okay, stop overthinking everything. You overthink too much. You think too much. Sometimes you just need to do. Trust yourself. Have more faith in yourself. Okay. For some of you, this is a lesson. The reason why you're going through this, well, why do I keep going through this? Why am I going through this? You're going round and round again, round and round again, round and round. And why is that? So going round and round on something is meaning you're continuing. It's a repetition of cycle. There's something that you're not learning why you keep going through these. Why are you staying up? You know, these situations that keep happening in your life, or these people you keep meeting, or these jobs, these dead-end jobs you keep going into, and you keep attracting these type of things into your life, it's because there's something within you that you're being called to heal, to acknowledge, to look at, to take accountability for, okay? What in your life is not working, is not serving you, it is not improving you, it is not healing you. What in your life, what could you be doing to help yourself rather than hinder yourself? For some of you, round and round, a spiral. This is talking about a Fibonacci sequence. If you don't understand or know what that is, look it up, Fibonacci sequence. I may be mispronunciating. Most of us readers, most of the words we know, we learned it by reading, not by hearing it said aloud. So if I mispronunciate something, please forgive me. Y'all know what I was trying to say. But you're going round and round and round in your mind about something, okay? You're going round and round and round. So there's a decision. Your mind is spinning in circles, and you're tired, you're exhausted, you're worried, all right? And Spirit is just wanting you to go out to get grounded, to find something to stabilize you mentally, all right? Whether it's spending time with family and friends, doing a hobby, all right? Taking up some type of class, some type of craft, some type of lessons, all right, or whether it's just decluttering your home, getting grounded, finding something in order to bring your mind out of the clouds so much, all right, because there's stuff happening around you that Spirit is trying to draw your attention to. Something's falling by the wayside. Perhaps the Spirit wants to draw your attention to help you find a solution to before it gets out of hand. All right, you're back here again. What was working for you in the past is no longer working for you, and Spirit is asking you to let it go, to walk away from it. Regeneration for you right now. Many of you are going through a regeneration, a rebirth, a renewal. You're being integrated. You're being upgraded. Your DNA, once again, this ties back in. Your DNA activation is being upgraded. You're being reborn. You are coming into your gifts. You're coming into your abilities. You're coming into clarity. You're coming into abundance of prosperity. Whatever it is, regeneration talks about the renewal of something, the old dying away, so making room for the new. Excuse me. All right. For if some of you were asking a question while I was reading this, no, the answer was no. Okay. All right. This regeneration is happening in the spiritual realm while you're sleeping. That's why Spirit wants you to rest. Whenever you feel tired or sleepy, or you just need to take a break, that's your body needs something's happening. Every time you close your eyes, even sometimes in waking moments, we shift consciousness, we shift timelines. There's a lot happening behind the scenes in the spiritual ethers that we're not aware of, and it's affecting us here in the 3D world, especially symptoms like fatigue, chronic pain, inflammation, sleepiness, insomnia, all right, headaches, muscle cramps, aches, things that these are ascension symptoms as our bodies are trying to adjust to the new vibration and frequencies that are vibrating around the world at the moment. All right. So don't be scared. Don't be nervous. This is what's supposed to happen. All right, a new cycle is coming forward for many of you, and this whole slate is about to be wiped away, and things are about to be new. Hi, Batman. Are you saying hi to the collective? Any more messages, Spirit? Any more messages for the conscious collective? Any more advice? Chop wood, doing something the same way over and over and over, expecting a different outcome. Okay? Sometimes you got to change up the way you do things. Sometimes what you're doing is not going to always work. Sometimes you got to start back you got to start over on the cinder block. You got to start over, tear out that sheet, write a new paper, new page. Okay? Chop wood is, this could be also talking about doing something, learning a craft, learning a trade, getting good at it, practice. Chop wood, when you chop wood, is rhythm. Or you're doing something repeatedly, because you want to perfect it, right? You want to get better at it. You want to be skilled at something. So whatever it is that you're regenerating, whatever this new cycle, whatever this new life is going to bring you, Spirit is asking you to make sure that whatever you do, all right, that you create, you go after it, and not such a repetitive way, but to be consistent with it. Whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's starting a YouTube channel, writing a book, starting a creative project, drawing, painting, learning how to play an instrument, all right? Whatever it is you're doing, working on a project, you need to set time out aside and be consistent with it, all right? If you're whatever it is, make sure you be consistent, all right? And that's it for the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So the last deck that I'm going to pull some intuitive messages from is from the Shamanic Healing deck. And I'm going to see what else Spirit has to say. Any more messages for the Conscious Collective? Any more messages for the Conscious Collective? Any messages for the Conscious Collective? Any more healing messages for the Conscious Collective in their spiritual journey? What messages does Spirit have for the Conscious Collective in their healing journey? What do they need to know? What guidance? Energy. What do they need to know that would better serve them? What do they need to know that would better serve the Conscious Collective and help them heal? What does the Conscious Collective need to know? What do they need to get better? What messages does Spirit have for the Conscious Collective today? What message does Spirit have for the Conscious Collective today? They need to know. What does the Conscious Collective need to know? Okay. Inner journey. That clarifies this journey. For some of you, your inner journey, and then it has your journey card. This is talking about, for some of you, this is not an external journey, but this is a mental journey, a spiritual journey that you're about to embark on. All right, a spiritual awakening. This is a journey through a dark night of the soul. All right, the dark night of the soul, for those of you who want to know more about that, you can reference Christina Lopez DPT on YouTube, Victor Odo, Aaron Daugherty, Sanguru is another good one, Abraham Hicks. All right, inner journey talks about inner healing. Like I said, like I'm always talking about acknowledging and healing and working through the issues, and you're like, well, how do I do that? There are so many different divination tools that you can use in order to help you. One of the ways that can help you are oracle cards, chakra healing, Reiki healing, which is also energy healing, okay? Opening up energy channels and allowing spiritual allowing energy that does not serve you, that to leave and what you're essentially doing is transmuting negative energy in your body and in your auric fields, all right, and transforming it to be able to use that energy in order to bring to heal, to be able to see and acknowledge. When you start opening up your chakras and balancing your chakras, you're going to experience things from the past, present, that are going to bring up emotions, all right, and memories and things that you don't think that has anything to do with what's going on with you, but in all actuality is the root cause of why you think or act a certain way. All right, why you're triggered by certain things. This is acknowledging, this is going beneath the surface in the underworld spiritually and acknowledging and tackling and taking on things that separate you from God, that separates you from your true self, that separates you from your true identity, from that keeps your heart closed, that keeps you in this stagnant, toxic energy. All right. You're on a path to find out who you are and why you're here. Okay. For many of you, you're just starting out on this journey. All right. Creativity. All right. This is like the Three of Cups. Three of Cups means something different. But Three of Cups, like I said, this is a community. So this also talks about emotions. All right. Creativity happens from the sacral chakra. For some of you, Spirit is asking you to pay more attention to your sacral chakra and to work on balancing and opening up your sacral chakra by being more creative, by actually that hobby or that skill or that talent that you once had or that you once enjoyed doing that you no longer do. Spirit is asking you to draw on those once again. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you want to write it down, if you want to type it out, if you want to draw it out, if you want to play it out, if you want to sing it out, whatever it is, or you want to dance it out. All right, Spirit is asking you to get into that creative energy, because that creative energy, what you're doing is going to help you. It's going to create something that's going to benefit either you or someone else in the long run. All right, that creative energy, you want to get those juices flowing, because Spirit has ideas and plans for you that he needs you to carry out that will help benefit the earth, that will help benefit the people here, that will help Earth rise into the ascend into the 5D. But we need you to get, Spirit is asking you to get creative. All right. If it's nothing, start small. If it's 20 minutes a day doing something that you really, truly enjoy that is creative, whether it's creating a vision board, magazine clippings, all right, taking photographs, photographer, movie, acting, whatever it is that allows you to be who you truly are, listening to music, playing beats, creating music, whatever it is that truly allows you to shine and get in your element and get in your zone. And that's where Spirit is calling you. Whatever that allows you to really get into that zone, and can't nothing touch you, can't nothing alter your state, can't nothing distract you. That's what Spirit is calling you to dig and to become passionate about. And you're worried, you're anxious about this because you're worried about what people gonna say, what society's gonna say, what your church gonna say, what your friends and family is gonna say. You keep listening to those naysayers and you're going to be in the same position 5 years from now that you are. You got to start somewhere, and you got to start having belief in yourself. You got to start trusting yourself. Oh, well, the people that you love the most, they don't want to support you. All right, that you care about, that you've been there. Oh, well, they don't want to be there for you. Okay. Move on. Keep going. Do it anyway. You scared, you're afraid, you tired, do it anyway. Just do it. All right? Nike logo or slogan, just do it. Get in the habit of just doing it. All right? Any other messages you have, Spirit? Any other messages you have for the collective? Any more healing advice or intuitive messages that you have for the collective for their spiritual journey? Any more messages you have for the collective in their spiritual journey? Any more messages you have for the conscious collective? Okay, the truth. All right, the truth. What did I tell you? You know the truth. Your heart knows the truth. Some of you, this is also asking you to focus on your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is all about how you communicate. And your communication, you can't communicate properly if you don't know your truth, if you don't speak your truth, if you don't stand in your truth, if you don't reveal your truth. Some of you need to come out and speak your truth. You need to stop hiding who you are. Until you become comfortable and you don't care what society says, until you let go of that fear, until you walk away from it with your head held high and say, this is who I am, and you proclaim it to the world, you proclaim it to yourself. All right? Stand in your truth. Stand in your truth. Stand for your truth. All right? Let the sword of justice be your truth. But also remember, when you're speaking your truth, remember to be compassionate. Remember to be grateful. Remember to be kind. Remember to be soft-spoken. Remember to be patient, to be understanding. Okay? Truth doesn't always have to be so blunt to the point where it causes another person pain. And I'm not talking about sugarcoating it, but I am talking about acknowledging your truth. All right? Standing in your truth of who you are. I'm not talking about when you're talking to somebody, how you're... I'm saying be truthful, but be compassionate towards yourself. Everyone is allowed to change their mind. Everyone is allowed to do something different, to say something different when they know better. You do better once you know better, right? Once again, oh yeah, truth. Okay, I flipped that over. The bottom of the deck was divine timing. Once again, everything. We don't run on our time. We run on the universe's time. Okay. Time here is completely different because literally everything is already that is going to happen. Your life has already happened. It's just slowed down to the point where we can experience it while we're here in this. For however long we're here, we're able to experience the emotions and the lessons of it and go through it and everything. But everything that is about to happen that you've already think of, that you're creating, that you're working towards has already happened. It's just, we're just in a slowed down version of it. Okay. So everything that you need for whatever your soul mission is, whatever you're desiring in your purpose or wherever you're headed or whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's already been done. So stop trying to rush everything. You understand once your soul purpose is done that you're going to leave this world. So why rush it? Stop and smell the roses. Enjoy your life. Don't let it pass you by. Stop and enjoy things. Take time out for yourself. Take time out for your family. Take time out for your friends. All right. Don't just be beating the pavement night and day. Now, I'm not saying that everything don't take hard work. It does take hard work and fruition for things to pay off. But don't get so bogged down in it that you're still doing. There's cycles for a reason. There's cycles of rest and there are seasons for a reason. There are times to plant. There is time to harvest. All right. There's time to wait. There's seasons and cycles for everything. Learning them and being discernful and working with spirit to understand when something should be happening is what's important, is what's key, is what spirit is calling you to do. Learn to listen and be in contact with spirit. Do you have any more messages? Any more messages for the conscious collective? Any more messages for the conscious collective spirit? Any last messages for the conscious collective? Any last messages? Okay. New beginnings once again. Wow. New beginnings for many of you. What's about to unfold in your life is going to take you on a journey, a spiritual journey or a physical journey. You're going to be traveling. You're going to be experiencing things. And don't worry if things kind of get jumbled up or you start feeling like, did I make the right decision? All right. That's just your body adjusting to the new timeline shift. All right. Everything's not always going to be smooth sailing. That's your test of faith. All right. Stick to what you know to be true. Don't doubt yourself. Stick and hold to what you know to be true. Spirit is bringing in a new beginning that's going to usher in a lot of more blessings, abundance, prosperity, better health, better relationships. All right. Better careers, stuff that's more in alignment that's going to make you happy. Because when you're happy and you're working and you're in an occupation or a career that, you wake up every morning to be excited about. All right. That's just raising the vibration. When you come to work and you don't want to be here, that energy is toxic. Nobody wants to work around you, be around you, talk to you and stuff. You're always the negative Nancy or Debbie Downer or, you know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But these new beginnings, all right, it's spring going into summer. All right. For many of you, you're about to experience a very beautiful time in life. Something you have worked very hard. You have been very faithful. You've been very patient. All right. You have done the work and spirit is bringing you your harvest. And they just want you to just go through this regeneration, this rebirth, this renewal time. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of sand and just know that in the end, everything is going to work out exactly how it's supposed to be. You're right where you need to be. How do you know this? Ancient wisdom. You have the gift of inner knowing. Could be clairvoyant. You just know. You don't know how you know. You just know. You're an old soul. You're an empath. You've been here for so long. You just know because the truth resonates within your soul when you hear it, right? You just know. Ancient wisdom, that's a gift. That could be a gift that's being offered to you, or that's something that you have the ability to tap into and you just haven't been given the tools yet on how to tap into it. All right, if that's something that you desire, ancient wisdom, then ask your spirit guides to show me how to tap into the ancient wisdom so that I can be a help to humanity. I can be a help to those around me. Okay. Some of you are very old and ancient. You've been sent here to help light workers. All right, it's time to step up and do your job. If you're holding back on something because you're scared and you don't know this journey that you're about to embark on it can be scary, it can get to you, but there's a community out there that's willing to guide you and help you forward, and you'll know the truth of which community to join because it'll resonate for you. And don't get in a mindset that you always have to stay in one place. There's a time and a cycle for everything. There's a time when you learn from who you're supposed to learn from or where you're supposed to learn it from, and then there's a time to move on. Know when your season is here and know when it is gone, and know when it's time to move on to something else. Yes? And that is all for healing messages, your intuitive channel messages from Spirit. Thank y'all so much and stay tuned for the next video. Bye now.